Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's special edition of our talk show. My name is Ryan Moore at Mofo TV, and today we are celebrating beauty, talent, and inspiration. And with me, I'm here with Miss ICS, Grand Miss ICS. Let me call you that because I don't know your name first. Yeah, and utaweza kuambia our viewers pale home, pale ambao wanatuwatch, your name, and yeah, we'll start from there.
Okay, my name is Clara Balak. I'm a student pursuing a career as an airline cabin crew. 20 years old, and I'm a model.
Your model.
Yeah.
I can see you're a model. Mpaka uko na the crown. So Clara, briefly explain to us who is Clara, as in where do you come from? Yeah, how did you come to join ICS college and all that thing?
I grew up in Masai Land, Narok County, but I'm not a Masai. I'm from Teso community. I didn't have this thing about being a model until I joined ICS college in Nakuru. That was in 2023, and I had my first pageant. I was introduced to that, and some were like, "Oh, you look like a model. Can you do it? Can you do it?" And be like, "Let me just try." And from there, the career has been growing. I lost my first competition. I didn't know much about modeling because I was just focused on dressing and just walking.
Yeah.
And there are really some hidden things about it. Yeah, and I got during my second competition, and that's when I started winning. And since then, I've never lost.
Yeah, let's go a bit back before joining ICS college, because I think haukuanza college, hukuzaliwa kama umeanza college. As in, yeah, you said you born in Narok, and studies as in primary, those level schools, how did you start? And then you've joined ICS college. And why choose ICS college before?
My primary was in Narok, a town called Ewasongiro. It's a small kind of a village thing, in Narok County. And I went to a primary school called Olpopongi. It's a Maasai name, so many people will find it difficult.
Yeah.
And my secondary was in same Narok, and it was in St. Mary's Girls High School, Narok County.
Yeah. So, Miss ICS College, Miss ICS College, are you expecting anything from being a Miss ICS College? As in, how do you feel being in that tag and that crown?
Especially this title has led me to Nairobi. I was studying in Nakuru, and we had the competition for branches. It was, and I became the Miss ICS Nakuru. And before that, there was a grand competition, and I decided to just come. And I got this title as the Miss Grand ICS.
Wow, that's nice. Actually, I've seen you several times and several occasions and events, and I think you don't have just this one tag, and you chose to come with the Miss ICS College. Because when we were talking at the WhatsApp group, you told me that you want to come with the Miss ICS College. Why choose Miss ICS College? Shashe.
Yeah, it's a sash.
Yeah.
This specific title, as I said, has led me to Nairobi. This specific title is the one that has imenisaidia to grow as a model, and people know me for this. Yeah, people know I have other titles, but this is what they know more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And saying you are from Nakuru, you said that you got this sachet from Nakuru, or
no?
Yeah.
The competition was held here in Nairobi at Sarakasi Dome.
Oh, so you are from Nakuru campus?
Yeah, I was from Nakuru campus.
Wow, that's nice. And what really inspired you to join Miss Grand ICS preparation? Those preparation for the Miss Grand ICS College.
You know, a pageant is like politics.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so connected to politics. you the way politicians just go out there, sell themselves, and be like, vote for me, do this for me, I'll do this and this. And that's same as the title. Because I come with you and I come like this and be like, when I be your miss, I'll do this and this. I'll help you in this and this. Because being this is like being a leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, in your own way, in beauty and leadership, it's connected.
And in my perspective, I think modeling is about beauty, fashion, and all those things. And I really think that modeling is so expensive. How do you come about this day doing this? As in, you find that you have been called for an event. Maybe you have been called for an event at Mombasa, and you are staying at Nairobi. How do you prepare yourself? As in, this is so expensive. You have to come up with ideas of fashion. Those I see you change every now and then when you are modeling through the aisle. So how do you do this thing?
You have to use money to chase money.
Yeah.
Yeah, modeling is expensive, but if you're into it, you won't feel the expensive part, because sometimes the more you invest, the more you gain. And being called for those brand events or any collection, they usually pay for your transport, accommodation, and some little token. Yeah, so I don't see anything expensive about that. And my outfits just communicate with the designer who can really recreate something. And yeah,
So you do have a designer.
yeah, I do have one.
You really pay them. So you are so uko na ka pesa hivi.
Like doing a collaboration with a designer, I showcase her designs, and it's a two-way thing. It's a mutual thing. I showcase her designs, and I get to wear the design. So yeah.
So about this designing and all those things, do you have any challenges coming to through your fashion and beauty and all those inspiration, those things?
Yeah, it is a competition because I'm not the only model, and some really have big names out here, and I'm still trying to build mine. I'm not yet there.
Uh-huh. So you've on the first question, you said that you lost for Miss what? How did you feel coming on stage? The announcement is being done, and oh gosh, you've lost. How did you feel?
At that time, it was not that painful because I didn't know much about it and I didn't know the loss. But I had some, let's say the little girl in me was like, we're going to try this again and see if we have learned from everything. We have learned the stage, the outfits, what I'm supposed to do. So what if I go back and show them what I've learned? Yeah.
And speaking about this modeling and fashion and all those things, I think there are many challenges that you have been facing since you started modeling. How do you cope with them now?
My first challenge, and that happened when I was growing up. Because of my skin, I didn't feel too much of being beautiful. And joining modeling actually brought that back to me and be like, you don't have to be like that to be beautiful. You don't have to look like that to be called beautiful. You just have to be you. And that's what has been pushing me all through.
Oh, you ulikuwa unafikiria being black is not for modeling. Ulifikiria tu wazungu na wanafaa kumodel or those light skins tu wanafaa kumodel.
Yeah, and I love the fact these days children are not told that. They are really being taught that being black is beautiful. But
Yeah, black is beauty actually.
But us growing up, that was not there.
Oh.
Yeah.
So as in you thought that black wasn't your type or your way of modeling. Did your parents come through, or friends, or your supportive team? Did they come through to you?
Yeah, my dad. During my first pageant, I was like, Dad, I have this thing and I want to try it. What do you think? And he's like, are you comfortable with that? And I'm like, yeah, so go on. Till now, my family, and my best friend. Those are my biggest supporters.
So, in this modeling, who may be your role model, and have you ever met with him or her?
Funny thing, I have several role models, and yeah, I have met all of them, and I've actually shared a runway with one, and I'm looking forward to share another runway with him. Yeah,
Where did you share the?
at Global Fusion.
Wow.
Yeah, an event held by Delight School of Fashion.
Yeah, I think I saw you there.
Yeah.
You are so beautiful. Anyway, let's. I think in modeling, many are ladies. Ladies are more than gentlemen, and I think people does not don't take that men should model. I think you have your comments in that things.
Everyone has their own chance, but being a male model takes a lot because you literally have to show your life. You being a model, you have to be there, show up, show emotions, because there's time you'll lose, there's time you will win, people will talk. Yeah, but being a male model in this generation should be really something that should be lifted up, because this male model are the one that really show us what we're supposed to do. For me, I have a role model who is a male, and I've been watching him since 2023 till
2023.
yeah, and now he's somewhere, and I'm still looking up to him.
Lakini I think most of the people out there watu husema oh, that's a guy, huo ni mwanaume ana model. I think ako ile pande ingine
Forex.
ako forex maybe so pia mi nilikuwa nataka kumodel lakini nikaona ai the way the people are saying out there isn't what I need. So kuna watu pale nje wanataka kumodel sana na ni wanaume na they don't get inspired by either male or female. Sasa mtu ameenda akakwambia oh, modeling ni ya wanawake. How do you see it? Because si poa sana kwa hivyo.
Modeling is not for the ladies. And if you can see these models, especially the male models, they're really masculine. So you can't confuse them with being part of the Forex. When you start.
So talking about modeling and beauty and fashion, have you ever been working with an organization or company, or are we expecting any sachet from you this year or next year or 2027?
And I think so, no, for now. And this because I've decided to join high fashion for some time. Yeah, my last event was Mr. and Miss Nairobi. I competed for Mr. and Miss Nairobi. And yeah, I managed to be among the top 8. And it was really a struggle, but I really thank God for that, because that's when I decided to be like, another chance was brought to me. You can also do high fashion, so I decided to try it. For now, I'll be focusing on high fashion till next year maybe, and I'll join another pageant.
Wow. And you told me that you're at ICS college. So how do you cope with challenges? You are studying and then you are modeling. Maybe you have an event and that event is supposed to be at the same time you're having class. How are you going to cope with that challenge? Are you going to model ama utakaa chini usome? Na wazazi wanasema aje? You know, wazazi pia wanafaa kuwa wana support your talent. Unfortunately they are supporting your talent, and wewe uko pale unasoma and umeitwa event. So how do you cope with that challenge?
You know, like being a student doesn't mean you can't do something. And for me, for now, modeling is my part-time thing. So I have to be like there when it calls. And these chances only come once. When you're being noticed, people notice you, you'll get the chances. And I can't confuse that with classes. I have to go to class. Sometimes I do some extra hours reading. And yeah, if I know I'm going to miss a class, I usually call my dad and be like, you know what, Dad, there's something and it collide in a classes, so I'll go there instead of class. So my dad always know every move before I make it. If I'm having difficulties in deciding what to do, he's there.
Now, talking about this fashion, because today we are going to talk more about fashion, beauty, and all inspiration. Many people wanasemanga model wanavanga somehow not good, as in wana show up their body. And there's a time that we had a news that there was a lady who was a model and she was raped. How do you cope with these challenges, and do you see those perspectives to be true or false?
Actually, RIP to Abigail Wina. Yeah. And no, modeling is not. I know some people confuse modeling with being I don't know which word to use, the correct word that won't. But yeah, they confuse us to that. But being a model is accepting yourself. Some people have difficulties showing their body because of insecurities. Maybe their leg, their hands, faces. And for me, let me use me as an example. I dress up every day, even going to classes, going to school, going for shopping. I always dress up. This because I feel like dressing up will shift the focus from people looking at me, my face, and concentrate on the outfit, because I'm not yet there about my face or my skin. So many people find their own way to at least relieve themselves from that insecurity. And yeah, but being a model also means that it doesn't mean you to show off your body. Some are really confident about that and they're like, you know what, I don't care, this is my body. And you can't tell them anything. So it just depends with the person, how he or she was raised, how she feels about her body or anything else. Yeah.
So being a model inatakanga courage, because facing a lot of people is, kuna watu wako na phobia ya kuwa mbele ya watu. So how did your courage began? Because actually it ni kama ikuanza pale college, it started somewhere. How did it start?
My courage. Actually, my courage started in high school. Yeah, because I tried my first, it was not a pageant, but those school thing, like they just choose a miss or a mister from campus, from my high school. Yeah, and I joined that when I was in Form 1. So from there, I've been also dancing. I think that's one of the things that really boosted my confidence.
You are a dancer?
Yeah, I do dance.
So after hapa tuingie so apart from dancing, because inaka uko na so many talent and so coming, so apart from dancing, what else do you do? And apart from fashion and modeling, what else do you do?
I study. I literally draw. Yeah, I draw.
Wow. Do you feel that beauty pageant empower many young women?
Yeah.
How?
Me being one of them, yes.
How do they empower you?
You know, beauty, it's not about pageant, actually. It's not about beauty. It's about the leadership in you. As I said earlier, it's like politics. Me wearing this sash creates a leader in me. And being a leader means you have to show your opponents, the people who see and look up to you, to know who you really are. And me growing and me being here right now, some people actually look at me and be like, you know, I want to be like her, and I'm not yet there. So you can see how effective that is if someone looks at me and I'm also looking up to someone, and that someone is looking up to someone, and we have all not reached where we want to be. So it's in pageant is something like it's being motivating others when you're growing. Yeah.
So let me just ask this question because I think you modelers mnakuanga frontline nini kama media because maybe umeambiwa I want you to advertise something and maybe you have been given to advertise alcohol. Now of course ukiambiwa advertise alcohol utaambiwa just take a sip or just do something about this no watu one it's good. Are you able to do that? Because actually this is work. You have signed a contract. Are you going to do so?
Before I actually sign a contract, I go deep about that, and I really research on what's going on, what about this company, or what's about this deal that I'm going into. And if it doesn't align with my rights, I don't sign and I don't agree to it. So if you see me sign into something or working with someone, that's because their values really match with mine. So I'm working with them. But if not, I'm not signing that contract.
How to sign contract?
No. Values first. It doesn't mean like you don't have to take off your dignity to impress some people. Just be you and let your dignity lead you first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I was going through your social media handles and I saw that you had another sachet that Miss Gigs,
Miss
I
Gigi.
think. Yeah, Miss Gigi. So how did you come to get this and what does it mean, Miss Gigi?
Miss Gigi is actually a club in Nakuru. Yeah, in Nakuru. And I got that in 2024, last year. And that was my third title.
A club.
Yeah.
Club as in club.
Yeah, like club.
So how did you come to connect with club and you
You know, some of these big clubs have pageant and they really want someone to represent them out there as a form of marketing. Yeah.
So uliipata through their modeling there and do they pay you as in
Yeah, like eventually when you win a crown you have to be paid because
unajua ni kama business, let me say it's like a business. Are you paid per month or are you expecting una expect too money from that point and it's over?
actually that event I was only paid during the event, and every time I went to visit maybe and maybe do some videos with them, I get paid, but not monthly.
So being a model, it's somehow being like a leader. Have you ever lead somewhere or some places in your modeling fashion or in school?
I've been a prefect since Form 1. I was a prefect in class 4 to class 8, Form 1 to Form 4. Yeah, I've been leading.
Wow. And how has been your life from that area of being in Narok up to now?
It's been good. Yeah. A change.
Hakuna change
A lot.
from Narok to here.
A lot.
There are so many changes.
Many.
Like what and what? Najua many people are there inspiration. Kuna mtu anatoka huko Garissa huko na anataka kufika Nairobi.
You know,
anataka kuwa kaa wewe.
being at home really minimize your way of thinking. I'll just advise them to go out and explore. Yeah, your mind will really open and you will know much things and exposure, and you'll be who you want to be.
Like I know they will come and they will get out from there, lakini unajua mtu izitoka tu all the way from Garissa coming to Nairobi without knowing what he will do or what she will do, and maybe she want to become like you, being a modeler, being in ICS college. How can you inspire them?
You know, you can't inspire someone who doesn't have a goal. Yeah, if you have a goal to be like someone, you have to set your own goals and your own terms to be there. So just go into yourself, know what you want, and if you come here, you'll eventually know what you want here in Nairobi, and you'll chase that dream. Yeah, if you know what you want.
And let me just ask this question because it has triggered my mind. How many sachet do you have?
I have 6.
6.
Yeah, 6.
That's what and what?
Is SRHR, Miss Against Gender-Based Violence. That was in 2023. Miss Valentine's Nakuru, Miss Gigi, Miss ICS Nakuru, and finalist Miss Nairobi, and this Miss Grand ICS.
Oh, so you have gender and mass violence maybe. And how can you talk about the gender and mass violence? Because there are so many girls out there who have been violating, wamekuwa wakitendwa mabaya with men, with maybe. So how can you advise them?
First, me, I will love to actually go deep about this. This is something that I'm actually trying to figure out how to help, and maybe start something simple on how to go back to the community and put their smile back. Because being violated by someone close or far or anyone, it's really something that will go deep into your soul, and it will be hard for you to accept the situation. I've talked to most of these ladies who have gone through rape or maybe gender-based violence in maybe uncles, fathers, brothers, cousins, and most of these victims, they've been violated by their so-called close relatives and friends.
Yeah.
And most of them were not believed. Some will be like, mom, Uncle Nani did this and this to me, and mom was like, what are you saying? You can't do that.
Yeah.
And most of them really they really ended up just giving that to themselves and not talking about them. And that's what's leading them to suicide, depression, and anxiety. It's a painful process. And for me, I love if maybe the government or any other well-wisher could come in for this. This is a case that is really going deep in our country today. Many girls are going through this. Every time you look at the news, you'll be like, there's a girl somewhere killed. There's a girl somewhere raped and killed. It's a painful being a woman because you feel the pain of losing someone even though you don't know them. And maybe boys to be taught on how to respect women. And yeah, these are your sisters, these are your mothers, and these are your future wife. So if you can take care of that one lady from going through any harm, you can be an hero. Yeah, we're not looking this in the perspective of being heroes, but in the perspective of taking care of the women in our community and society.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So being a model, have you ever tried going to this conference and high schools motivating the ladies or the gents in this violation and gender violation?
I've not got a chance to talk to people about it, but I really love if I'll ever get that chance, because this is something I want to do. Yeah, to talk about it and for the victims not to feel alone anymore and to be with them, if not all of them, at least 2 or 3.
And have you ever been dreaming of working with an organization or a company through this modeling work?
Yeah, it's actually one of my bucket lists. In my bucket list, working with a brand, being a brand ambassador, working with a company. Yeah, it's in my bucket list.
Wow. So how do you see yourself in the next maybe 5 years?
I'll be me.
3 years?
I'll be me.
So, and Miss ICS, Miss Grand ICS Clara, this may be personal, but pardon me, I really do ask this question because in modeling there are many challenges, and many challenges come if you are dating. Maybe you have a boyfriend and your boyfriend ameona the way una model pale, nguo zenye umevaa hazimfurahishi. Maybe amekuambia you should stop wearing this and this and this, do and this and this. How do you feel it?
And the right one will understand.
No,
The
ju-
right man will understand
The
this
right-
job.
Mhm.
And yeah, I've got that so many times, and every models and models really post about it on their Instagram and be like, you know what, give me some advice about this, because this work, this like acting.
Acting.
Yeah, being a model, yeah, it's you, but being on a runway is like acting, because you have to show emotions in that outfit, whether it's smiling, whether it's either is a sad outfit. You have to really prove that what you're wearing, just the way people are comfortable with their men and women acting, they should be comfortable with us on the stage, because we only wear that on stage, and most of them really represent us as a person. But I don't have someone now, so I'm literally focusing on me. So I don't know that in a deeper way, but the right person will understand your job and trust.
So today, guys, we are going to talk more about beauty, inspiration, and fashion. And with me here, I have Miss ICS College, Miss Grand ICS College, Clara mwenyewe. So Clara, apart from modeling, pia fashion kama iko kwa damu yako, cause unajua modeling inataka mtu anapiga luku safi. Hata akiwa home nasikianga if you are a modeler, ukitembea huko bado unafaa kutembea sijui in one style yenye unatembeanga na so
No.
sijui I once had a guest who is Mr. Wiru. I hope you know Ramsey. Alikuwa venye tangu anze kutembea, he actually ana walk hivo mpaka sahii, hata shule ukimpata atatembea tu hivo hivo. Akaniambia tunaangaliangu venye tunatembea. Is it true?
People don't literally look at you, your working style, but once you're on it, it's hard for you to adjust to your normal working style. You'll feel odd. Yeah, so it's like training. When you're training to walk in a certain way, you'll actually just walk that way, even on normal days. And you'll find people actually telling you, you're actually modeling, and I'm not, like literally, I'm walking normal. But yeah, maybe not.
Do this modeling and fashion have age limits? Because there's somewhere I've went at UN, the event you were, and I saw 2 children modeling. Do they have age limit, Ama?
No, they don't have age limits.
Anyone can model.
Yeah.
Lakini kutrain mtoisi ni hectic sana.
No, I've actually seen them training, and that's actually Dahlia and Ella. Yeah, they're actually passionate about it, and the fact that their parents are usually there to support them, it's easy, because they just walk while smiling and be like, when they have that move, they're laughing and be like, I know that, I can do that. So it's just passion. Yeah.
And maybe sahi you are at college now, and you are aiming higher, maybe. And maybe umeitwa event, you have been told you are going to model, but we don't have much to pay you, or we don't have anything to pay you. Are you going to accept the job? Because actually maybe you are paying rent, maybe, or you need something and you need this money, and umeitwa tu event somewhere, wamekwambia we'll pay you the transport fee and accommodation fee, but don't expect much from us. Are you going to take it?
For now, no.
Eh?
For you to pick a model to maybe brand yourself or your company, or to brand for a certain thing, you have to be well sure that they have a rate card. Yeah, for you to communicate to me about something going somewhere, I have a rate card. Yeah, and if you're doing that, you have to see my rate card and see if you can afford or if you can talk something about that. But most of the events, maybe if it's for composure or exposure, sorry, I can consider. But some of these brands can literally waste you as a model, and many models have gone through that. You're being told come to a certain event because we're going to pay you, and you went there and you're not getting paid. Yeah, but for now, no, I will not accept any brand that are not willing to pay me.
So how do you feel being in that crown? And iko na any advantage being with that crown? Maybe umeitwa in an event. Do you have first priority being with that crown?
Yeah, most of them literally call you as a guest in these events. Yeah, and you get a chance to sit at the VIP, being treated like a queen. It's amazing.
So Clara, Miss Grand ICS, are you expecting any event soon?
Yeah, I'm actually preparing for one. It's an high fashion event. Will be held in, no, I don't know the venue yet, but it will be held in December. We are actually starting training. It's from Delight School of Fashion, the graduation runway.
Graduation.
Yeah.
Wow. And let's not talk more about beauty. You have said you were actually ulikuwa unataka kuwachana na story ya model because of your color. So let's go to talent. You have said you are a dancer, draw, you do graphic, and have you ever been in an event of dancing, just literally dancing only?
Yeah. Before I actually joined deep into modeling, I usually dance. We had some crews.
At Nakuru?
Narok, Nakuru. Yeah, in Nairobi.
But Nairobi
not.
hujajaribu.
No.
Sijaona.
No.
So inspiration comes from somewhere maybe, and you have really said you have a role model. You are at Nakuru and Nakuru, Narok and Nakuru. Is this model from Nakuru or Narok?
He was from Nakuru until he came to Nairobi. He's actually Jim Gatani. I don't know if you know him, but Mr. World of second runners up, Jim Gatani.
Jim Gatani. Wow. That's Miss Grand ICS College, Clara mwenyewe. And we will be expecting more from him. This was our first interview with her. We don't literally have much to talk about her because it's the first interview. We don't know much about her. While you are talking about beauty, celebrating beauty, talent, and inspiration with the Miss Clara. And Miss Clara, winding up, what can you tell the ladies there, or maybe people who want to be inspired in this modeling, dancing, drawing? How can you inspire them?
Know what you want and go for it. No matter the challenges, problems, circumstance, just go for it.
Go for it is the last word from Miss ICS, Miss Grand ICS, Miss Clara mwenyewe. Mnamwona hapo. So if you are there, you want to model, you want to draw, you want to dance, just look at the social media handles of Miss Clara. So I think utawapatia social media handles zako, ndo mtu anataka kujisaidia kumodel pale na kufollow.
You'll find me on Instagram at Duck Diamond, TikTok Duck Diamond.
Dark Diamond Instagram, Dark Diamond TikTok. Follow hapo, and please don't forget to follow Mofo TV. I'll be your host Ryan Mora aka Shaza Madola alongside
Clara